Hey guys, and welcome to Pheas Airsoft, where today I'm doing an unboxing on the CYMA M14. So we have here the CYMA CM.032 or M14 with the forward stock. So this has been sourced from Taiwan Gun, based in Poland, for around £99. So we'll get started with the unboxing. So nice front packaging showing obviously the rifle inside, a little bit of information about the that it's electric power, a little bit about the contents, obviously a little bit about safety and things like that. If we flip the box over, a little bit of decoration of different things that they are doing, white polystyrene underneath. Flip it over the other end. Shows you some of the features and functions of it in terms of loading it and what things kind of serves as a bit of a manual. So we'll get this out. Now, this thing is huge. Get rid of that. So straight away we've got here, just like we've seen previously from Taiwan Gun, we get the downgrade information or the chrono information. So as you can see there, it's been chronoed. It's running 310, 315, so running about just over 310 FPS, nice and safe for the UK position, and that's 10 shots with 0.2 gram BBs with the hop up in the completely off position. So I know it's nice and UK safe. Bit of general safety information with a target, get that out of the way. Bit of a manual showing you a few different variants that they're doing in M14s, and the general manual, mostly in bad English, so I'll get rid of that. Then we've got the rest of the content. So comes included with a NIM mini type battery, 1100 milliamps. Won't be using that at all. I'm all about lipos. The charger for said battery, again, won't be using that. A magazine winding key, because the high cap has got the winding hole inside, and an Allen key, which I'm guessing is to adjust the sights and things like that. There's also a sling in there, probably made out of monkey metal on the clip, so it won't last very long. The high cap itself, which is a 400 round high cap, winding keyhole on the side. Some people like them, some people don't. Or a normal winder on the bottom. All metal magazine externally, and then we've got the M14 itself. Now this thing is absolutely huge, to the point where I've had to adjust the height of my camera to try and get it all in. It is that huge, and it looks a beast. Now we've gone for the forward stock, and it's quite convincing as a wood effect. Considering that is just a plastic stock, that is quite a convincing effect for being real wood. So I'll lift that out of the way a second. Underneath we've got the cleaning rod, an extremely long cleaning rod because this has such a big barrel, a bit of silica gel, and that's everything. So I'll get rid of this out of the way. So we have the rifle itself. Now this thing is an absolute beast. There is some real heft to this thing because other than the stock, nearly everything else is metal. So you've got a plastic top cover here, plastic stock. Virtually everything else that I can find is actually metal on here. Now, one of the things I love about M14s is the sound that the charging handle makes when you're charging it up. This is such a beautiful sound. Oh, that sounds amazing. I absolutely love that, and I will find myself regularly making that noise, and just because it's so satisfying to make. So if we start at the front, then you've got a nice long flash hider with outer barrel, all metal. Goes into the stock with the front sling loop and the top cover there. Then come to the back. Now this area here is purely for decoration, and that is kind of the top of the gearbox and part of the hop unit right there. So this charging handle is purely for aesthetics only. We've got the beginnings of a scope mount there that you can obviously factor in a scope and things if you want to. You've got your fire selector here. It is fully selectable, so your safety is this button here. We'll come to in a second. And this does single shot, rotate it, and it's full auto. I'll leave it on single shot for now. Come this side, nothing really needed on here, just aesthetic elements. Underneath, you've got the mag release. You've got the safety is this catch here, so if this catches back, trigger won't pull, catch goes forward, and the trigger will pull. In the mag well itself, you've got obviously the feeding tube, you've got the hop-up adjuster that makes a nice click to indicate that it's moving. Moving back then, you've got the stock, nice wood effect stock. Then you've got the shoulder rest, and then that gives you access to the battery compartment. So inside there, it is fitted with a mini Tamiya connector on a wire with a fuse, and in there is a moulded battery hole. Looks like it probably may fit a large type NIM battery if that's what you really want, but in all honesty I would factor in using a small type battery size. So here I've got a 1600 milliamp LiPo battery, 7.4 volts, in the dimensions of a small type battery. So I'm just going to chuck that in there 2 seconds. That fits in there with loads of room. Connect this battery up and we'll hear it fire. So safety on, nothing, single shot, and full auto. Change the select around. So steady away rate of fire, nothing too impressive, but lock it back off. But nice and steady. You know, a lot of people will be getting these to use as a designated marksman rifle. Some people just want it because they love it so much and will be using it as their main AEG. We're a mixture of both. We like both of those elements, but we'll leave it probably at the FPS it's running at the minute. What I can say is it is a clone of the Tokyo Marui version, so will be compatible with the Tokyo Marui M14 mags and parts. So obviously, if you're struggling to get hold of the CYMA mags to go with it, mid caps or high caps, then obviously the Tokyo Marui ones will fit and feed as well. It is not compatible with the G&G M14. It is a completely different system and operates differently. So obviously don't get into buying those parts and mags because they're not going to fit with this rifle. Having seen one of these used before, the range out of these is absolutely exceptional, as is the accuracy straight out of the box. Genuinely lovely piece of kit, and £100 you really can't fault this. I believe they also do it in an olive green stock and a black stock as well. Just genuinely really nice weight to it. I can see if people like heavyweight weapons, this is definitely going to satisfy them because there is so much heft to that. People like lighter weight weapons, this is probably not going to be one that you're going to run all day. It's probably going to be one that you use for odd game or two throughout the day, or if you're like me and you've got a few AEGs, I like to rotate around my weapons anyway and use one for a couple of games and then switch out, or a different one every game depending on what we're playing. So absolutely beautiful weapon. Dead happy that it's running at an FPS that's suitable for the UK right now. £100 more or less depending on where you buy it from. You really can't fault it for that kind of price. So I'm looking forward to getting this out for a skirmish and getting it running, and seeing what it shoots like out of the box once I've got the hop set in, and obviously I'll do a review. So I'll get some pictures up straight after this bit. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.